Today we're going to be reading The Loudest Lion by Paul Bright, illustrated by Guy Parker Reese. Let's look at the cover. Why do you think the lion looks so angry on the cover? And why do you think the other animals, like the monkey and the frog, look so scared? Let's find out. The Loudest Lion. Deep, deep in the jungle, chimps were chattering, frogs were croaking, birds were chirping, and a million insects were humming and buzzing. That's a lot of noise. It was time for baby Leo to take his morning nap. He'll never get to sleep with all this noise, said Mamma Lion to Leo's father. Isn't there something you can do? Do, said Papa Lion. Do? I am king of all the animals. Of course there is something I can do. He stood up tall, puffed out his huge chest, and roared. Quiet! Let's look at these letters. Why do we think they're all capital letters? Do you think he's being quiet like he's saying, or do you think he's yelling these words? And so, baby Leo fell asleep. Then Papa Lion whispered softly but clearly so that all the creatures could hear him. If any of you makes a noise and wakes up Leo, I will gobble you up. And all was quiet in the jungle, quiet as the morning mist, and quiet as the opening flowers, quiet as a baby sleeping. Suddenly, cawing and crowing, squeaking and squawking, beaks pecking and claws scratching, two parrots were arguing in the bushes. Quiet, said Papa Lion as loud as he dared, in case baby Leo was still sleeping. It's all right, said Mamma Lion. Leo's fast asleep. Oh well, said Papa Lion, but I could have used a snack. Once again, all was quiet in the jungle. Quiet as the trees growing towards the sky, quiet as the leaves reaching towards the light, and quiet as a baby sleeping. Suddenly, chuckling and chortling, sniggering and snickering, the hyena was laughing, laughing like hyenas do. But nobody knew what was so funny. Quiet, said Papa Lion as loud as he dared, in case his son was still sleeping. It's all right, said Mamma Lion. He's still asleep. Oh well, said Papa Lion, but I am getting hungry. Then all was quiet in the jungle, quiet as the calm after a storm, quiet as sunshine after rain, and quiet as a baby sleeping. And suddenly, howling and hooting, screeching and chattering, swinging and swooping, a family of monkeys were leaping through the trees. Quiet, said Papa Lion as loud as he dared, just in case Leo was still sleeping. It's all right, said Mamma Lion. Leo's asleep. Oh well, said Papa Lion, but now I'm very hungry. See all the monkeys leaping through the trees. It was the middle of the day, and the jungle was hot and humid. The animals crept into the shade of the trees, drowsy and dozing. And all was quiet in the jungle, quiet as the blazing sun, quiet as the shadows underneath the trees, and quiet as a baby sleeping. Suddenly, splashing and squelching, oohing and awing, a hippopotamus was yawning in the cool, muddy shallows of the river. Quiet, said Papa Lion as loud as he dared, in case the baby lion was still sleeping. It's all right, said Mamma Lion. Leo's fast asleep. Humph, said Papa Lion. I guess my eyes are bigger than my belly. Why do you think he said his eyes were bigger than his belly? Does it look like his eyes are bigger than his belly? I don't know. Maybe it's because when you see something you really want, you think you can have it all, but really you can't. But Papa Lion rubbed his tummy and began to think. I do wish someone would make just a little more noise and wake up baby Leo, just for a minute. Yet all remained quiet in the jungle, quiet as a fish swimming in the river, and quiet as a bird soaring in the sky, quiet as a baby sleeping. Suddenly, a rumbling and growling, a groaning and moaning, a gurgling and a burbling, a noise like nothing ever heard before. Loud as thunder, loud as banging drum, loud as a baby crying. Who has woken up baby Leo? Cried Mamma Lion. Find who it was, Papa, now. It's me, said Papa Lion meekly. My stomach's rumbling because I'm so hungry. All of the animals are laughing at him. What was the one thing that Papa Lion kept saying to all the other animals not to do? And what did Papa Lion do? What happened? Also, if you were Papa Lion, what would you have done differently? To tell the animals not to be loud, would you have screamed at them or would you have asked quietly? It may have been better to be nicer.